Hey everybody, it's a drinking video. Have a cup of cuppa. We're gonna talk. So I got off the dating world. I tried online dating. It was very toxic. I've got video about that in the past. I have committed to autonomy, and I miss and grieve the straw man of a relationship. So that's how I'm dealing with it. In other words, I miss the idealized version I had of a relationship. And I see the reasons why I didn't have a healthy relationship. And I see now why I can have a healthy relationship, but only after and not before I have a completely 100% healthy relationship with myself. And as a child of a narcissistic parent, which is important to note because it took me until the age of 59 to know why I had partner after partner after partner who didn't recognize my love, questioned goodness, and was angry and confrontational over nothing. I was not able to be happy with the simplest things I provided and did. Flowers on the table. More complaints than compliments. In fact, no compliments other than what did I do to deserve you in the first one. The second one, you're the pick of the litter with regards to how he thought about my sisters after he met my family. And the third one said to me, I was the love of his life, meaning I was the one whose life he loved to suck the life force out of the most. So I am an expert in these characters and am not going to tell a woman what to do because I certainly couldn't be told what to do. I had to learn for myself. But if I had known that the pattern I had with bad relationships started with the parent, that would have been the eye-opener. So I have been going through what one could refer to as recapitulation of my life and looking at and unearthing and seeing things as they really were, rather than as either one, I wanted them to be, or two, even worse, what somebody else told me they were. Infilled memory. The brain is a magnificent organ, and it has the ability to have a protection system that when things get too unbelievably horrific, a person has what's called trauma amnesia. My C3 is not all out of whack for nothing, okay? And I'm not a victim. I don't want to promote the victim mentality, but there is healthiness in recognizing what you've been through. It's like the wounded warrior that was in Vietnam and comes back and is not a hero in people's eyes, but is criticized for having done what they did to the people in a land that was barefoot and rice fields, paddies. That's one way to get cheap child labor. Send the U.S. troops over there. They'll impregnate those women who now have to become whores because their husbands are dead. Yep. You want to know what child trafficking is? Anywhere there is war. Hint, hint, hint. So that's controversial. So it's alleged. This is all hypothetically thinking. Because remember, I'm a writer, and I create fantasy. I'm an artist. I'm not making statements of fact. So, I had a person email me suggesting I take iboga. I figured all about it, changed my life. No, that's a spiritual bypass for me at this point. I have to face the music. And by the way, when you come back into there's orb sound, there's music, there's a symphony that comes. When your body goes into dream time and you come back into your body, there's a symphony. I went through that as a child, and I miss it because I don't hear it anymore, but it is beautiful. So we are in this magnificent opportunity to live our lives, and yes, we have been traumatized, and the sooner you recognize that, the more you can heal it, because you cannot heal what you cannot feel. And if you conceal what you need to heal, then sooner or later you're going to have an ordeal, and it's not going to be so pretty. So you have to face the music and recognize that, yes, it was a tough ride, but what did you get out of it? But also heal the body. It holds the trauma. Someone telling you to take iboga and just get over it is, again, doing spiritual bypass. You let the tears out. You have the experience. You have the expression. You have somebody else tell you, I feel you, sister. I know what you have been through. And I'm not going to tell you, the casual viewer on YouTube, what I would actually say to these women. And I don't counsel men because I'm not one. Men can listen to my channel. I have had men contact me. Many of you through my email, which is ityogaguide@gmail.com. You are welcome. Inner Transformation Yoga Guide at Gmail. I will answer questions. I will assist. I am not asking for anything. I am not looking for a man friend. I'm looking for conversation and healing for our planet, because this goes on both sides. And then what I see is the backlash of toxic men that are just awful to these women, to these beautiful young women, who then have been fed garbage that they're princesses and need to be treated like gold. No, they need to be women, and men need to be men. And she needs to stop putting herself onto a pincushion and being a princess. And he needs to stop sexualizing her. She needs to stop sexualizing herself first. And have a conversation. And how about get off the porn, guys? Because girls don't want you to stick it in. And girls' blowjobs are for whores. That's why they're called jobs. When you're married, it's a different thing if you want to pleasure with your hands or tickle with your lips and tongue. But a job, it's called a job because you get paid to do it. That's what whores do. God bless them. And St. Augustine too. Do you think a woman would be a prostitute if she had an alternative? Huh? I think not. I have a unique experience. It's in my bio. Check it out. I'll talk later.